Hi everyone! Welcome back to MomNMeBeauty. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm going to be going over my top 10 empties that I've had over the last, I don't know, maybe month or two. I really am excited about this video because I like to see what top 10 items other beauty and makeup lovers have. That way I know what really works for them, what things that they're going to be reaching for time and time again, and what they're probably going to be replacing. So, without further ado, let's get started. So I have a healthy mix here of some skincare, some hair care, and some makeup, a little bit of perfume too. So my first item, I actually am going to start with the perfume. This is Kensie's Loving Life. I got this as a sample originally from, I think, our Ipsy bag, our Ipsy subscription. This perfume, it's very difficult for me to explain to you a scent or describe a scent to you, but I don't even know why I'm spraying it. Oh, there's a little bit left. Oh, it's a little bit florally, has a very small hint of musk in it, maybe even a little citrus. It's very light and feminine smelling. I went through this so quick and then I scoured the internet to get myself a full-size bottle. I finally found one, so I do have a full size of this perfume. It's fantastic. I wish I could give you a better description. So that's the only perfume I have. I think I'm going to move into makeup and then I'll finish up with my hair care item. My first makeup empty that I had to replace is the Maybelline New Instant Age Rewind Eraser for dark circles. This stuff is such a good concealer, especially for your makeup bag on the go. So I keep mine in my purse for times that I have to touch up underneath my eyes or maybe even some blemishes. The product is incredibly pigmented. It's got a sponge tip applicator, so the way you get the makeup into it is you twist it like this, and then the makeup comes up through the center of the tube and then arrives on the sponge tip applicator. So if for some reason it twists in your bag, it's going to end up on the sponge and it's not going to end up everywhere. Like, it's not going to break on you and end up all over your purse or your bag or whatever. So I love bringing this on the go. I think I purchased my second or third replacement of this. Next item is the Ulta Beauty Color Correcting Liquid Concealer Waterproof in pink. Originally, when I started using this color correcting concealer, I started with the peach because I have like purpley, pretty dark purple circles underneath my eyes. That works great. But what's better about the pink shade is that it not only color corrects, but it also brightens underneath my eyes. So on any given day, I can get anywhere between like 4 to 6 hours of sleep, and it will make my dark circles worse, as I'm sure it does for you. So this pink makes it look like I've gotten 8 to 12 hours of sleep. It's fantastic, and I just opened my second tube of this. It's very affordable. It's by Ulta Beauty, which completely surprised me, but the pigmentation here is unreal. It's waterproof. I would definitely attest to that, and it's affordable, so that's a bonus. Next item is my Catrice Cosmetics Prime and Fine Pore Refining Anti-Shine Base. This primer is so ridiculously good. I have gotten like 3 backups of it just in case. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this not only like blurs my pores out, especially on my forehead and around my nose, but it also keeps my oils pretty much at bay. Like, it keeps them under control for a good 6 to 8 hours, no matter what foundation I put over it. And I can put cream foundation, I can put liquid foundation, I can use my stick foundations. Anything that I've used over this, doesn't matter. It works just as well with any foundation that I use. It's so super duper affordable. I got mine at Ulta, but I know that Catrice is carried elsewhere in other stores, maybe in a store around you. I went through those two really quickly, and I've started on my next one. Next item is my CoverGirl Peacock Flare Mascara. So, I thought I'd give you guys a little bit of a break. I know I've been raving about the L'Oreal Lash Paradise for forever, it seems. But I also like this mascara because this is what gives me the length that I love. So it really does flare my lashes out and gives me all that extra length, so that when I go ahead and put my Lash Paradise on, that will then give me the volume on top of that extra length that this mascara gives me. So I just opened up my second tube. This is a really fantastic mascara. I've used coupons on it, so you can get it when it's on sale. It's really affordable. and I've not found a high-end mascara that can match up to this in terms of giving me length. Oh, in addition, it also keeps a curl. So there's a lot of mascaras that I've tried that once I put them on after I curl my lashes kind of just like droop. This curl stays there, and then it adds even more curl onto the length that it gives you. So great mascara. My last makeup item is a setting spray. This is Hard Candy's Matte Sheer Envy Mattifying Setting Spray. I think this is supposed to be a dupe for Urban Decay's All Nighter Setting Spray. I don't have that one, so I can't attest to that. But this helps keep those oils, especially on days where I know that I'm going to be like extra active or extra oily, if you will. This really comes in handy. The one downside to this, I will say, is there was a video that I did with my last mom moment where I tested some drugstore foundation sticks. I will have that video up here in the cards for you and down in the description bar below if you'd like to check it out. There was a day that I used this setting spray, and after I use my setting spray, I do take my blow dryer on the cool setting just to, you know, really set the setting spray, like dry it up. After that happened, I noticed that it made my skin look a little dewy for about an hour, which I didn't mind. It didn't look like I was sweating or I was super duper oily. It just made my skin look pretty dewy. And then after an hour, everything kind of mattified and it settled down, and it didn't look at all shiny whatsoever. It was completely matte. That's the only downside to it. Like I said, I don't mind, but if you want your setting spray to instantaneously make your makeup look matte, this is probably not going to be the one for you. I found that on nights that I don't use this, or on days that I don't use this as my final setting spray, my makeup, like the oils, kind of seep through a little bit earlier than if I would use this. So really affordable. It was like $6 at Walmart. Check it out if you're looking for a good mattifying spray. I'm sorry, that was not my last makeup item. I have one more makeup item. It is the Urban Decay Velvetizer. This stuff is so good. It's like magic in a container. I know I've said that before. I know I've raved about this before. I just opened up my second container of this. It lasts forever. Like the first one I got almost immediately after it came out last year. So I think it was maybe spring, summer last year this came out. This is supposed to be a mix-in for your like liquid foundations, or you can use it as your setting powder. So this powder as a mix-in is supposed to give your liquid foundations a little bit more consistency or thickness, and it's supposed to give you more coverage. So if you think about it, if you were to thicken your liquid foundations, it almost like congels the pigments together a little bit so that you get more pigmentation per drop of liquid foundation, if you will. It really does turn your sheer to medium coverage foundations into like medium to full foundations. So it works really, really well as a mix-in medium. It also works well as a topper to set your makeup. It completely keeps my oils at bay. I can use this on top of my stick foundations. I can mix, what I really do is mix it in with my liquid foundations, and I can get 12 to 16 hours of wear time out of any liquid foundation that I use, high-end or drugstore. So this is a godsend. This is like a must-have. I have to have this, ride or die. It's got to be in my stash. So, oh my goodness, so good. Okay, moving on to skincare. These next two items are both by IT Cosmetics. The first one is IT Bye Bye Makeup 3-in-1 Makeup Melting Cleansing Balm. So I definitely do a double cleanse. What I do is take the balm first after my day is done and I want to take off my makeup. I take about, I don't know, maybe a $half size amount, rub it all over my face, and what it does is it kind of breaks down all of the makeup, including my waterproof mascara, my Lash Paradise. It will break that mascara down without any problem whatsoever. So it kind of like breaks everything down, and then I take a washcloth and maybe a little bit of micellar water and just get that off of my face before I go ahead with my Clarisonic and another facial cleanser. I've used a couple other balms that are supposed to do the same thing. Nothing has compared to this. I went through like 3 tubs of this. It is so good. I haven't found any other method that removes my makeup as well as this melter, so yeah, it's a shame that it's not like drugstore prices. It's on the pricier side, but the skin benefits, oh my goodness, it leaves my skin so soft too. Oh, so good. So I've already gotten a 4th tub of this. And my last one is also by IT Cosmetics. Like I said, it is the Confidence in a Cream, and I have gone into my 3rd tub. I have said before that if you're gonna splurge on any sort of makeup or beauty item, you should splurge on your skincare. And I know you guys have heard that time and time and time again from other YouTubers and probably, you know, other beauty lovers, makeup lovers. That caveat being said, if you cannot afford to splurge on your face care, take it from me. I have used some really, really good face creams that I found at like TJ Maxx and Marshall's for, I don't know, $10, $15. You can also find some really good ones in the drugstore by like L'Oreal, Garnier Fructis, so on and so forth. But if you can afford to splurge on your skincare, get yourself some IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream. I am 37. I know I shouldn't be divulging my age, but I found that, especially with my expression line that I have up here, it has decreased the size of it and the intensity of it. So it used to be like super deep. Even with a resting face, you could definitely tell that wrinkle was there. I feel like using this has made a huge difference. It has evened out the texture in the rest of my face, especially in my pore area. My expression line, like I said, has decreased in size and intensity, and it just gives me a more plumped up, youthful looking face, if you will. So I'm really, really die-hard loving this Confidence in a Cream, and I have tried a couple samples of like other high-end moisturizers. Nothing really is compared to this, so yeah, I think I'm probably going to be a lifelong user. And my last top 10 empty is a hair care item. This has appeared a couple of times in like previous Gotta Have It's, Don't Buy It's, and I think another hair care video that I did. This is the L'Oreal Boosted Air Blown Texture Mist. I haven't used this in, probably a couple weeks because I am trying out another texturizing spray, but I think this is probably my 3rd or 4th bottle of this that is completely empty and that I've had to replace. It is so good. So on days that I don't shampoo my hair, I usually just let it air dry, and it's naturally curly, as you can see. Like today I didn't shampoo, I just let it air dry. This gives me texture. It keeps my volume because I have incredibly thin hair. It keeps my volume, it gives it the texture that you see, keeps a nice curl, and it makes it a little bit shiny without making it oily. So this stuff is so good. Like I said, I've gone through like my 3rd or 4th bottle of this. It's unbelievably good. That is it for this video. I hope that you really enjoyed it. If you like it, make sure you give me a thumbs up down below. If you loved it, make sure you share it with your friends and family. And if you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the little bell next to it so you're notified every time we upload a new video. My daughter and I do upload twice a week. On Mondays is Mom and Me Day, and on Thursdays is either Teen Take with her or Mom Moment with me. In the comments section below, let me know what some of your top 10 empties have been in the last month or two. I'd really like to know. Like I said, it gives me ideas about what products are tried and true for you, what things that you're probably going to be repurchasing, and gives me ideas of maybe some new products to try. Make sure you connect with us on Instagram under MomNMeBeauty and with my daughter Emma under Emma_N_2004. She also has a Pinterest account under the same name, so check that out. Thank you so much for watching. We really do appreciate it, and I can't wait to see you in our next Mom and Me video. Bye, everyone.